Alright, good evening everyone, and welcome to graphic designing class. Yeah, for this class we will be designing a simple flyer, and for the sake of those people that are not in class today, we will be able to do the assignment also. Yeah, I'll explain the tools right here for people in class today. So but as I'm designing, you will get to appreciate what all this thing does also. So maybe you open your pixel app. You will see this. The first thing you see, so these are the templates. You can click on the next one, click on this, everything is there. These are the templates or kind of background where you can use to design. But and if you check the up here, you see the plus sign, you see text. The text is for you want to write something, you can click it and check it out. When I click it to show this new text something here, so show this new text, just double click it and then you can edit it and write whatever thing you want there, anything you want to write, and then you can bring it at the center. You can drag it to increase the size. We've done all this thing in class. You can delete this thing using this deleting icon here. So now again, for that plus sign, again you see the current date, sticker shape, from gallery and draw. So I'll make use of this when I'm designing. I'm just doing a kind of recap now, so you can click it on your own and see what all this thing does. So again, for the second item here, right here, so it's when you want to save your work, what you have been doing, maybe as a project or as image. I think that's straightforward. For this third icon here, that's for share icon, and this when maybe you are done with your design, you want to send it in form of JPEG or in PNG. JPEG has no transparency, while PNG has transparency, meaning that there's no background in PNG format. But most of the design we normally make, I always save in JPG. So, and then for the default, the quality, you can click on this arrow here, click on it, and then you see default, custom, low. Usually we normally make use of the ultra high for our design, so that will bring out the beauty of our design. Then you can now share, you can save your design on your phone by clicking on that save on gallery, this thing here, right? For this fourth one here, is just like quotes or motivation thereabout. So if you need it, you can explore it, but I don't need it. For this fifth, this thing here at the top here, you see something like can use image from gallery, all of that. All these things are straightforward. You can just click on it and see how to make use of them. So on the second aspect of this blue part, so you see this thing, so meaning that if I click on this thing, I can edit it using this pen something here. So I can edit it like this, and then you click on edit, you can edit what you want, or you can just double click on that text, it will show you this thing. And then on that one you see something like TT at the top, meaning that if you want to change it from lowercase to uppercase or from uppercase to lowercase, just click it. You see it has changed to uppercase. Click it, it has changed to lowercase, you see, then you press OK, something like that. So the second this thing here is the what's it called, deleting icon. Once I click it, this will be deleted. You see, it brings a prompt to delete the object. Then I click OK, I've deleted it. So for instance, let me do something, let me use shapes this time so that you see it. So this is the shape, and then let me give it color, just throw up, let me give it color and press OK. So this icon here on the second aspect of the blue background, this thing I'm showing you here is an undo icon, meaning that if I do something and I want to return back, just like Ctrl Z, I'll click on it and it will delete this thing. But on pixellab there's no redo icon, meaning that once you undo whatever thing you undo, maybe you need it again, you have to start designing it again. So meaning that I have to draw this shape back. Sorry please. I made a mistake, meaning I will click on this shape and then draw it back. There is no redo, unlike system that you can click, maybe you control Y, or maybe there's icon there that you can use to redo what you undo. You understand? So the second thing here, the fourth thing here is your zoom. So if you click on this zoom, you can drag your screen and to zoom whatever thing you are doing, and then if you don't want to zoom it, you click it back, and then to not zoom again, you can try it on your own. So for this grid is what we use for alignment. So let me try and enlarge this shape. Yeah, you see that. Let me click on that grid again. You see there's no line again, but then if I click on it back, it will be showing some kind of line. So these are the things we use for alignment. Like if you are designing something, let me use text again and write something like this. Let me increase the size. You see this 0 here, this something 0 here is what you use, or you can use this thing to do like this. Just walk around it, you get it. Let me duplicate it. Assuming I'm designing and then I want all my design to be at one side, and then I can be using this thing, like this grid is like ruler where you can be using to align your stuff. So you see this thing here, this something here, just click it, and then you can edit. You can actually use it to move all this thing. Assuming I want all my design right to be here, to start from here and probably end here, right? So click on that thing again and then shift this text to this place, this one too to this place. Make sure it's touching the line. So and then maybe I want it to end toward this. You can click again and then shift like this. I want everything to be like this so that everything will be aligned. Your design will not be like this, something like that. I'm coming to not be something like this, or maybe let me duplicate this one again, and something like scatter something. You are using those ruler to align everything so that everything will be perfect. You understand? So that's what this grid does. And then for this last one here is what we call the layers. So everything you are doing on this platform, everything you have done so far will be saved on the layers. You understand? You see, this is the square I draw. This is the first thing I did. Second, right up I wrote, and all of that it will be showing here. So now, for instance, now these layers, now let me move all this thing here, or let me delete so that it will not be confusing. Or let me edit this one to something different, and let me give it a kind of be following. Okay, let me just go ahead like this. I click on this layer now. These are the three something I've done on this design, right? So you see something like padlock here. This padlock is that probably you don't want to move this object as you are designing. You can lock it. So you see I've locked that ETHY something. Now this thing cannot be moved. You can try it on your own. If I lock this, you know this thing is dangling now. If I lock it now, this particular, it can be moved again. Yeah, that's what the padlock something does. That's what it does. And for the this thing showing here is when you want to edit this text or you want to duplicate it. If you want to edit, you click on this one. If you want to duplicate it, you click on this. It will duplicate. If I remove this thing now, you see it here. And if you want it to be, if you want this thing to be on this designing platform but don't want it to be visible, you see that's something that show like that eye something. Click on it. You see it's there but it's not visible. And if you want to delete it, you can press delete to delete. So work yourself around it and see the effects. And for instance, now if I want to move this color to be at the top of all this text, I can do it by clicking on this dash something around there. There are something like dashy dot up to like 8 dots. You see, once you click on it and it flip like this, you can drag it up You see it has covered all the text. Yeah, if I want to bring it down back, click on it again and bring it down. You understand? So work yourself around it, you get it. So now quickly we are done with the upper part. And for the text, every text has their property, every shape has their property. For this text now, for you to get the properties of this text, everything is being found on this A aspect of this design of this pixellab. This is something that's showing A at the bottom. Click on it, it will show all this. So this one you want to edit, the first one you want to edit it, this one delete, this one copy, like you want to duplicate it to front, like you want to bring, assuming it's at the back, you click at the back now to take it down, you click to front to come to the front. Position is you want to move it up or down or side by side. And this one here is when you want to adjust the speed of that movement. You understand? Yeah, for the relative position is when you want to bring it to the side of the image. Just work yourself around it and all of that. It's just a recap. I've done this in class. So for the size, you can create the size or you can use it manually on the screen yourself, anyone you want. So for the padding, you see, is when you want to drag the text towards one side, whether it's right padding or left padding. Just do it yourself and see the effect. You understand? So for the color, you can add color to this text. So make sure that you select the text first before you are doing anything. So click on color, you can click on any color and then it will be added. And probably the color you want to use is not here. So you can click on this plus sign here beside the colors, then you can select any color you want by clicking on this thing. You understand? Then you click OK. I selected green color. So assuming you would just want to select probably the YBOH part, you see this thing here I'm dragging, just cover it and then give it color. Let me give it white. You see it's different from the one I picked before. So just work yourself around it. For this texture, I will be delving into that. You just like maybe you have a color you want to use on this text. Just let me click on it. See this thing showing here, you click it, then probably you can pick this Abuja logo and put it. If you check very well, the text is now showing in Abuja this thing inside. Yeah, something like that. So for the opacity, you can increase. You know what opacity means? Opacity and transparency. This like transparent, and this opacity, you want something to be deep and all of that. So that's what that one does. Rotate, you know what rotate means. Just work yourself. Mask, just click on it and see the effect on it. The AB, which is the font, is if you want to change this font, let's use chunk 5 and click OK. You see the font is already being changed. Let me change the color back, or let me remove the texture so that let me delete it. So that's for the font. You can change it to any font you want here and all of that. So for the B, which is the bold, if you want to bold this design, you can bold it, you can italicize it, you can underline it, or you can cancel the underline, all of that. So for the curve, this curve is like if you want to make it in a circular form, just drag it, you see, something like this. Yeah, background, you want to add background to the text, you understand? You can add any background you want, just work yourself around it. And alignment is you want to left align, right align. This one will work if you have different things on the platform. Let me type some things here. Now click on alignment. If you want to left align it, if you want to centralize it, if you want to do right alignment, and you want to justify all of that. So you upgrade the effect. For the spacing is okay, you want to you have two types of spacing, letters and word. So just drag it, you see the effect. Like the letters is like between each letters you want to add space, but for the word you want to add space between each word. Very simple, just English. So for the line spacing is, see, just drag it yourself and see the effect. Like you want to shrink something together to itself, you can use this particular one to do it. You have a stroke, meaning that you want to have extra layer. Let me give it color. You see, just click on them, and then you can increase the stroke size also. All of that, play around it. You want to add shadow, all these things, just work yourself around them. Yeah. And for the shape tools, these are the two things we normally use: shape tools and text tools. There's nothing much in design. So for the shape tools, when you click on the shape, this particular shape I draw, let me reduce the size. Let me take this one down. Let me take this one to this side and bring this one here. So now I click on shape tools, click on this thing here. So this is where you find the shape tools, this center one, right? So you can edit it. If you want to change the shape to probably circle, you just click on this thing here, this particular what's it called, shape here, and then to bring out this thing, the circle, this half circle, and all of that. Then you can add color to it. You can add stroke, just play around it. You can add opacity to your stroke. You can add color. Let me increase the stroke size and let me give it color. Let me give it color, this color, whatever color you want to put it. And you can blur the radius. Just work yourself around it. Yeah. For the crop, if you want to crop this shape, you can crop it this way and then click OK. You see it has cut it. You can copy it. Copy means like you want to duplicate it. You want to take it up or down, you can use all those to front or to back. This one, if you want to move it, I've already explained it. Relative size, I've explained it. All this I've explained all these things. So just practice it, and I've explained it in class, So, and if you are lost, you can ask your course mate, or you can also reach out to me. Yeah. And that's for the shape too also. So quickly, I'll stop this video, and this particular aspect of view is if you want to add effects on your design. So for instance, now this vignette, if you click it, it will add kind of shade to your stuff. You can give it color if you want. Just work yourself around it. Press OK. This noise, you want to add noise, you can increase the size of the noise, the depth of the noise, all of that. You can enhance it, anything you want to do. Stripe is like you want to add stripe to your design. You understand? You can increase the alpha. Alpha means that maybe you want to make it more deeper, and then the repeat. How many repetition do you of stripe do you want? So that's that for that. For brightness, you know what brightness does. I want it to be more brightened and all the contrast. Just work yourself around it. Yeah. So basically, that's what in a nutshell, that's what pixellab entails. There are more to it. When it comes to design, but yeah, it's a gather process. You don't have to rush it. Yeah, I'll stop this video now and start the designing one. Thank you.